Good everyone. Today is another day, a very nice day again that we are going to learn beautiful mathematics. Please, what I'm trying to teach here today is the same thing as change of solution formula, the second part, but this one we are going to apply the quadratic method to solve. And please follow me up to get more ideas on how to solve mathematics. Now, for you to make P the subject here, because we are actually asked to make P the subject. So if you are to make P the subject of formula, you can't just solve without applying the quadratic formula. And I'm sure everyone knows quadratic formula, but if you don't know, I'll still give you an idea on some examples in my other class, because my other class is going to be basically on quadratic equation. So please do well to follow me up so you can get more understanding on this. Now, the formula for quadratic, which is called the almighty formula, is if you say A is equals to minus B plus or minus the square root B raised to power 2 minus 4AC all over 2A. Now, if you look at this question very well, the question is not arranged. So, you must arrange it. Arranging the question, we are going to rewrite this, which will give us M equal to WP plus 1 all over 3 YP squared. Now, you know in quadratic, the standard form of a quadratic equation is P squared. P is now a variable. Sorry, P is now an alphabet, while 1 over 3y is now a variable. This one is known as a number, looking at it very well. Now, this P is also an alphabet which have a coefficient of W. So we are going to arrange this by turning it this way. So this will now come, this will now be 1 all over 3 y P raised to power 2. You rewrite this plus WP, then you now write this equals to M. But you know, when you want to solve a quadratic equation, you need to take this one inside and everything will be equating. You equate everything to 0, that is, everything will be equal to 0. So you now say 1 all over 3 yp raised to power 2 plus wp. This one come inside, because it is coming inside and it's plus, you say minus m equals to 0. We are done with equating everything to 0. Now, since this is a quadratic equation, we are going to say our A is going to be equal to, look at this place, our A is 1 over 3y, 1 all over 3y, because the coefficient of P squared is 1 all over 3y, and this place is A. Then B is W, because the coefficient of P is W here. And this one is a number that's standing alone. So C will now be equals to minus M. Now, what do? We are going to substitute these numbers, these values, the value for A, the value for B, and the value for C inside this quadratic formula. So, how do we do that? You write P equals to minus, what's our B? W, plus or minus the square root. What is our B raised to power 2? Is W raised to power 2. Come back to the formula, minus 4. Our A is what? 1 in brackets 1 all over 3 y in bracket again. We have our c to be what? Our c is minus m all over 2 brackets 1 all over 3y. All right, at this point, we are to evaluate the quadratic formula. So, for you to evaluate the quadratic formula, you now write P equals to minus W plus or minus W raised to the power 2. Then 4 times 4 minus 4 times 1 all over 3y is going to give us minus 4y all over 3 in brackets minus m all over 2 times 1 over 3y is going to give us 2y all over 3. Now we still have 1 to simplify. This will give us P equals to minus W plus or minus the square root W raised to the power 2. Because there is minus a and there is minus a to turn to plus. And we also have m times 4y will give us 4my all over 3. Everything will be over 2y all over 3. Mind you, what we are looking at is making P the subject of formula. Making P the subject of formula, and this is our P. So, with what we have solved here, our final answer is going to be P equals to this one. This one can easily be written as 2y all over 3. We take it up. So, while taking this one up, it will now give us 2y all over 3 minus w plus or minus the square root of w raised to the power 2 plus 4my all over 3. So, this is going to be our final answer. We have made P the subject of formula. So please, I'll urge everyone to follow my channel, subscribe, and please keep up with time. I'll be updating the site always on the areas mathematics student is lacking. Thank you very much.